let's discuss some of the features of using a scan tool. We're going to go over trouble codes. I'll go down the line, types of trouble codes, and then clearing codes. We're going to go into live data. We're going to check out what check mode is, show you how to use the actuating testing, and a quick eval system check. We can reset, and we're going to see what the general functions are. Let's go into trouble codes because this is the most practical thing or most liable thing that if anybody was to use this scan tool for whatever reason, that would be the first thing they'll go into. So let's check it out. All right, so we got current codes, history codes, and pending codes. Let me talk about that real quick. The computer, it uses sensors to monitor itself. If it sees something that's not right, it's programmed to go into a pending mode. What that means is if it sees it again, because sometimes we can have little minor glitches and not even know it sometimes, because you don't get a check engine light until the computer sees it a certain number of times, and then you get a current code. Now the history code, is if the computer doesn't see it anymore for a certain number of times, it turns the check engine light off, and then it just puts it into a history code. That way, if say a month down the line, a technician hooks up the scan tool, he can see that you had a history code on something you didn't even know about, perhaps. Okay, so let's see if I got any current codes. VVT system fault, OCV circuit fault. Now, one of the things I want to teach you is how to look up research. We're going to look up research on these two. Since we only have two, we can do a quick lesson on that. If we had more, then we'll have to break them up, chop them up into categories, and then figure out which direction we can go. But I want to show you something when looking up the code.